listen close to the drummer, it's like a mirror, and you're invisible. Like you're in a back seat, with no handles on the doors, just a beautiful driver up front. She knows where she's going. Perfect love, passionate, photographic love, vulnerable as any window. His memories pull shades up and down. Doors are knocked on, telegrams arrive. Every morning something extra vivid, remembering everything. Like a snatch of melody, a drum beat, remembering, mythologizing. So fast all the time, moving. The words are drumsticks, pounding out drum beats, like a monk melody, with mistakes, yeah, mistakes and sudden inspirations, edges, corners, explosions, convections, all fast through a slow motion landscape. Yeah, fast through a slow motion landscape.
latest poem should give you a couple of chuckles. It's Night in the Qua. I'm listening to Mississippi Country Delta Blues and John Coltrane, the kind Panda used to like. It reminds me of the Hudson River, big expansive silver water over large body water. So anyway, here goes. The beginning of the poem in the Qua, the first day of the rest of my life, the realest poem yet. Isn't that saying something? Probably not. No respect for the aesthetic in this here America. So what? The poem goes on and on and on and on. And so here it is. The beginning of the poem. Coltrane blowing in my ear. Sun going down over the Qua. Reflection of glory in my eye. Walking past the Bell School field, young dads playing ball with their boys, taking snapshots of the ever-changing landscape of light. Personality is fleeting, just a gesture in this moment's play. More for us who live by the moment than, let's say, the doctors, lawyers, CPAs, and of course, the glorious students of the town. Everything paved in gold for them. All of them so secure in their choreographed roles, well rehearsed and groomed. Only the best get to play, enjoy the fruits of the expensive wine and nice cars. Women who only save it for them. What does that class know of treachery in the way of the street? Young 20-somethings making shifting alliances, boasting of sexual conquest, talking of social politics. They stand at my back, ready at a heartbeat to shoot me down and take my place. Hey man, why do you think you're so cool? I read their eyes to say, while I'm greeted at the front door by the above-mentioned doctors, lawyers, CPAs, and the other 100 succeeding male archetypes who populate this town, who stand at my door, their eyes saying, just try to take what we have, sonny. We'll take you down in a heartbeat. Let's call this the Qua Blues. The void exploding before my eyes. A many-splendored beast, both beautiful and ugly, ready to go where the dice may fall. Coltrane picks up a frenetic pace, equinox long, hypnotic, creating the effect. Time to write yourself into the movie, starring live in your own tweeter moment. Take my part, for instance. Decrepit, ugly, aging poet leering at the young girls, lusting after their tight dresses, dreaming of the opium days of youth when I was truly mad, life in its awful intensity, fully mad in its naked lunch. Now, it was my understanding that rock stars always wanted their picture taken, that publicity and fame was the game. So mad, I began to take wild snapshots of them, and they began to freak out, putting their arms up, screaming no. I kept taking the pictures anyway, laughing at them, like who are they to say no? Not after they pose and pants around this town in their MTV images. What are they hiding for? What is the con? I changed pens, blue ink now instead of black. Coltrane blowing hard, the Qua empty, save for a person or two. The second longest day of the year, and the first day of the rest of my life. A baby blue licks the valley, sublime stillness oozes through the streets. They call me mad for wanting to dance nakedness. I ask you, who is truly crazy? I get into a rap with V. I read it in the beginning of this poem. I ask him what he thinks of it. His eyes grew large. He exclaimed, "You're messed up, but it's cool." I then made him listen to Bukowski on CD while I ambled over to Starbucks to get a free coffee. So I asked the manager, who considers himself an expert on the music, having been in a punk band himself, and also having the distinction of having lived in South Africa and knowing Zulu, so I figured he would know. Don't all rock stars want their picture taken? He said he had no clue. They thought to themselves, there goes Weird Bob again. So I came back to V. He said the same thing about Bukowski as he said of me, so I said point blank to his face, "You're stupid white trash." At that point, Jay, the pizza man, came over, and V told him I was messed up, and he agreed, but he said it was a good messed up, and V nodded, and I had to laugh. I just had to laugh. I had to laugh, I just had to laugh. It's time to write myself into the movie, starring my tweeter role here in the Qua, like it always was, like it always will be. So I walked into the woods to play the African drums. I drank down at Calhoun's. I went back to the forest to play more drums. I met a stranger there in the woods. I beat a drum to Bukowski reading. I listened to the stream echo through the woods. I felt redemption. I felt holy. I felt the equinox come down through the sky and bless me. I came out of the woods and I walked up to the cop on duty and I told him what I was doing. That I was taking pictures of the quad day and night to do a collage on my show, The Graffiti Bridge. That's cool, he replied, and I said back to him, I just wanted to let Mr. Lawman know what I was up to in town late at night. He smiled and I walked away, the weirdest person he'd ever seen. Coltrane blowing in my ear, drum in my pouch, poetry frothing through my eardrums. I smiled to myself. I'd achieved transcendentalism, an Emersonian moment. I wanted to go up to Mr. Stern's house and tell him I'd seen the light, that I understood the African equinox coming down upon the soul of the Qua. It is time to write yourself into the movie. It's night in the Qua, smoking beneath a half moon that hangs over the trees outside my window. My mind dreams of freedom, Hudson River train rides, hitching on the road, living in mytho-poetic being. It's night now, people sleep and the spirits roam. I smoke a cigarette, type out words, listening to the dead. Got to keep the work going. It's about expression in this moment. It's about describing the tweeter, the word absurdity they call life. How fitting, a tribute to the Clash. Let's toast one to a punk attitude that died long ago, and let's celebrate the weirdness of this life. Dancing monsters in a no-exit Dante's Inferno. Did I see you baying at the moon, or was it dressed in leather? I won't confess your secrets. You can trust in me, oh baby, oh baby. Lately my dream has been coming true. I always wanted to be Charles Bukowski. Well, here I am, weird comic fool in the town, just like King Lear's Fool, and Jerry sings Sugaree, and a half moon hangs outside the window. Some people think I'm strange, because I talk to them about multiple viewpoints in time. Life just keeps moving on, living so slow in the tweeter, clothed in slacker ideology. It doesn't really matter when you're sleeping with Jah Love. It's not where you started, it's where you wound up. The sun bursts over the second story building. Starship sings, the Starbucks bustles with early morning commute. I ponder thoughts of conflict and resolution, where I've bought myself. Is this a dark space or the beginning of salvation? Past the doubt and confusion. Doubt if I'm good enough to be the poet that I claim to be. Confusion as to who I is. Starship segues into space, so many years go by. So many years. So many years going by, listening to the music melt over the minds as we come crashing out of the hills and laugh at all the commuters. Look at them. Look at them, we would say. It's like Fritz Lang's Metropolis. They're all robots, brainwashed, going to the death factory on the train in the morning. We defined ourselves that way, but then it must have been pretty thin. Our scene broke down into retreat and death, and I could never shed my Catholic guilt. But the coffee from Starbucks flows strong, and the nicotine flushes anxious feeling by, as nervous professionals cast me strange, dirty looks on their way to the quad, on their way to the train. Who is that guy, and who does he think he is? And I tell them I'm just a proponent of Nietzsche's aesthetics of nihilism, and the starship moves into the final coda, blows against the empire, Jerry's licks bringing waterfall colors to the sound. So cool, and Paul and Gracie singing, you gotta let go, you just got to let go. You just got to let go as the moon licks the quad. I deconstruct the night image, symbols of the void. Chappaqua, velvet morning, brain melted like a Photoshop painting, blurred, brilliantness, beauty, decayedness, distortion, projecting language thoughts out against the environment, the loneliness of awareness, choice looms larger for all of us, and in America, where does the individual belong? Down and out, almost at one, with the crowd, but still breathing, a chance to be had, stay within the form, the only hope, redemption, and still the voices scream, and still the hallucinations explode in my third eye, the sickness providing the body, the cancer of the soul. Where is my redemption? Where is my salvation? Is it in the cold train blowing at night, the equinox of the soul? Where is it? Where is my redemption?
Roger going to gym with Bobby. Time to write yourself into the movie. Collective is a grandstand. Freaks gonna see through your skin. My eyes says it's tonight's clash. Sonic require it's tonight's clash. Sonic's require it's tonight's clash. Sonic's require it's tonight's clash. Freedom is a Come on now, ride yourself into the movie. Don't tell it, don't put you in jail. I said, Squire, gonna have you blood, said I said, no, something to cry. As you do not flash, something to cry. As you do not clash, said something to cry. Tonight's clear. Stop over tea. No, why don't you divide yourself into two? No, till they're gonna put you in jail. Say, gonna add the flood. Say, you know, something quiet. Yourself into the movie. Time to ride yourself into the movie. Time to ride yourself into the movie. Go. It's tonight. Say.
First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound, no one to change my mind. Mama tried. The one and only rebel child from a family meek and mild. My mama seemed to know what lay in store. Till mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried, mama tried, mama tried to raise me better. But her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried, mama tried, mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried.
I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good, so good. I got you. Wow, I feel nice. A sugar and spice. I feel nice.
In the disappearance.
A sugar and spice. So nice.
In the disappearance of the human image from contemporary painting, Ball has found support for his abolition of conventional language in poetry. But just as he used words that were not fully abstract, they were actually energy-loaded sound images. Similarly, he valued art for the image, not the abstraction. He objected to the term abstract art. It was essences and absolutes expressed in archetypal images that interested him, and not a subordination of the interpretation of the reality of the autonomous vocabulary of art. This accounts for his interpretation of painting, like poetry, as an amalgam of meaningful signs to be read and deciphered rather than to be experienced as form.
So nice, I got you. When I hold you in my arms, I know that I can't do no wrong. And when I hold you in my arms, my love can't do me no harm.
Bukowski graduated high school in the summer of '39. He hadn't intended to go to the senior prom, partly because he didn't have a date, but found himself crouched in the bushes outside the gymnasium at the night, peering at his fellow students. The roof beams had been decorated with blue and white crepe paper, and hundreds of balloons were suspended in a net over the stage where the band was playing the tune, Deep Purple. A mirror ball revolved slowly, reflecting light into the happy faces. He'd never had a girlfriend or any sexual experience. He spent his weekends visiting the Follies and the Burbank on Main Street. So the sight of the girls and their ball grounds made a big impression on him. They all looked so beautiful and sophisticated, like grown women. As he explained in his novel Ham on Rye, he knew he'd never be able to speak to one of them, let alone dance. He was amazed that the boys knew how. They had learned things he was ignorant of, and part of him craved to be included. Then he caught his reflection in the glass and was shocked by how ugly and desperate he looked in comparison. There was no way a guy like him would ever be part of that normal world. It made him angry to be excluded. He just hated them for it, but told him someday he would just one day be
Fellas,
happy.
I'm ready to get up and do my thing. I want to get into it, man, you know. Like a sex machine, man. Moving, doing it, you know. Can I count it off? 1, 2, 3, 4. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up. Like a sex machine. Get on up. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up. Like a sex machine. Get on up. Get up, get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up. Like a sex machine. Get on up. Wait a minute. Shake your arm. Then use your palm. Stay on the scene. Like a sex machine. You got to have the feeling. Sure as you're born. Get it together. Right on, right on. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up.
Millionaires. You, no faces at all, laughing at nothing. Let me tell you, I've drunk in Skid Row rooms with imbecile winos, whose cause was better, whose eyes still held some light, whose voices retained some sensibility, and when the morning came, we were sick but not ill, poor but not deluded, and we stretched out in our beds and rose in late afternoons like millionaires.
You said you got, you said the feeling. You got to get that. You give me fever in a cold sweat. The way I like it is the way it is.
Remember to remember. It's night in the qua, time is suspended. Words splash real, words become definitions. Let's talk about juxtaposition. Living in the belly of the beast, frothing mad, insane. Deer running out of the woods, and the blur of headlights, and the fog swirling over the streets, and hallucinations are real. Money making glorying in the signs and symbols that they are able to manipulate, and stuck in a frozen movie. I suck down a Winston, it tastes so good. Remember to remember. Sailing ships have no boundaries. Sailing ships have no friends. My life has been a series of snapshots and epiphanies, seeking aesthetic experiences, surfing the frequencies dialed into the big picture, chronicling the breakdown of communication and what that means, isolation, alienation, pain, salvation gained through expression produced through the craft of art, and the tape plays on. Remember to remember. I am in my drift, the flow, escape the tweeter. I wax loose with words, submerge into silence, where weird lizards roam over the landscape of my imagination. The fog swirls slickly over the silent, empty qua streets. The flag is still up on the flagpole. Somebody's not doing their job. I contemplate it all like Jasper John's flag. It's about seeing, after all, a memory of giving someone sunglasses. When conceptual art actually seemed promising, not the elitist viewpoint that it is. Ask an immigrant woman with no green card working in a Korean sweatshop what conceptual art means to her. But in the fog, alone, late at night, the flag harkens back to subtler perceptions of symbols and our ideas of them. Remember to remember.
You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electric light to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water, like Noah made the ark.
The light fades away in the valley.
Man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing.
A cat walks by the window. Lawrence Ferlinghetti reads Kerouac. Myth circulates through my brain. Is it dead or being born? Art was a means to expression. Now it seems like one big ego trip. The American industrial complex destroys poetry. We fight for security, but we forget about life. D traveling around in the different frequencies, losing perspective. Deep depression cruising through his veins as the void overtook him. But listening to Kerouac speak, he found some strength, and the graffiti dream floats through the atmosphere like a roller coaster. It has peaks and its valleys. As the light fades away in the valley, hanging in between the cracks, he peeks out at the horror of the universe. Ginsberg now reads the verse, but what does all this mean?
This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing, nothing, not one little thing without a woman or a girl.
When I was a curly-headed baby, my daddy set me down on his knee, saying, son, you go to school, you learn your letters. Now don't you be no dusty miner boy like me. Oh, I was born and raised at the mouth of the Hazard Holler, where the coal cars roll and rumble past my door. Now they stand in a rusty row of all empty, because yelling it don't stop here anymore. I used to think my daddy was a black man with script enough to buy the company store. But now he goes to town with empty pockets, and Lord, his face is white as the February snow. I was born and raised at the mouth of the Hazard Holler, where the coal cars roll and rumble past my door. But now they stand in a rusty row of all empty, because yelling and don't stop here anymore. Never thought I'd live to learn to love the cold dust. Never thought I'd pray to hear those temples roar. But God, I wish the grass would turn to money, and then them greenbacks would fill my pockets once more. I was born and raised at the mouth of the Hazard Holler, where the coal cars roll and rumble past my door. But now they stand in a rusty row all empty because the yelling it don't stop here anymore. Last night I dreamed I went down to the office to get my payday like I done before. Them old kudzu vines they was covering over the doorway, and there was leaves and grass growing right up to the floor. I was born and raised at the mouth of Hazard Holler, where the coal cars rolled and the rumble past my door. But now I stand in a rusty row of all empties because the yelling and don't stop here anymore. Because the yelling and don't stop here anymore. Oh, the yelling and don't stop here anymore.
Buffalo soldier, dread like a rasta. It was a buffalo soldier in the heart of America, stolen from Africa, brought to America, fighting an arrival, fighting for survival. I mean it when I analyze the stench. To me it makes a lot of sense. Of the dreadlock Rasta. Whoa. even from the mainland to the heart of the Caribbean. Singing, why, yeah, yeah, why, yeah, 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 why, yeah, 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 yeah. Why, yeah, yeah, why, yeah, 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 why, yeah, 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 yeah. Treading through San Juan in the arms of America, treading through Jamaica, the Buffalo Soldier, fighting an arrival, fighting for survival. Buffalo Soldier, dreadlock Rasta. Why, yeah, yeah, why, yeah, 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 why, yeah, 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 yeah. Why, yeah, yeah, why, yeah, yeah. Get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. I know you don't know what life is really worth. Isn't all that glitter is gold? After story had never been told, so now you see the light. Hey, stand up for your right. Come on, get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. Most people think great God will come from the sky, take away everything and make everybody feel high. But if you know what life is worth, you would look for yours on earth. And now you see the light, you stand up for your rights. Ja, get up, stand up, ja, ja, stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up, stand up, don't give up the fight. Life is your right. Get up, stand up, so we can't give up the fight. Stand up for your right. Lord, Lord, get up, stand up, keep us traveling on. Don't give up the fight. Yeah.
We're sick and tired of your ism, schism, game, dine and go to heaven in Jesus' name, Lord. We know when we understand Almighty God is a living man. You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. So now we see the light. What you gonna we gonna stand up for our rights.
Yeah.
So you better get up, stand up
In the
don't
morning,
give it up,
stand up for your right.
stand up right now.
Get up, stand up, don't give up the fight.
Don't give it up, don't give it up.
Get up, stand up, get up, stand up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up, get up, stand up.
In your neighborhood,
took time out to write to my old friend. I walked across that burning bridge, mailed my letter off to Dallas, but her reply came from Anchorage, Alaska. She said, "Hey girl, it's about time you wrote. It's been over 2 years, you know, my old friend. Take me back to the days of the foreign telegrams and the all-night rock and rollin'. Hey, Shell, we was wild then. Hey, Shell, you know it's kind of funny. Texas always seems so big, but you know you're in the largest state in the union when you're anchored down in Anchorage. Hey girl, I think the last time I saw you was on me and Leroy's wedding day. What was the name of that love song you played? I forgot how it goes. I don't recall how it goes. Anchorage, anchored down in Anchorage. Leroy got a better job, so we moved. Kevin lost a tooth, now he started school. I got a brand new 8-month-old baby girl. I sound like a housewife. Hey, Shell, I think I'm a housewife. Hey girl, what's it like to be in New York? New York City, imagine that. Tell me, what's it like to be a skateboard punk rocker? Leroy says send a picture. Leroy says hello. Leroy says I'll keep on rocking, girl. Yeah, keep on rocking. Hey Shell, you know it's kind of funny. Texas always seems so big, but you know you're in the largest state in the union when you're anchored down in Anchorage. Oh, Anchorage, anchored down in Anchorage. Oh, Anchorage.
Yeah, I kick back, I let you get high. I make believe that I'm Jah Rastafari. Yeah, my daddy, he's rich and he bought me a Harley. Took it to Jamaica, make believe I'm Bob Marley. Yeah, this has got just fun. This has got just fun. This has got just fun. Everybody I know has got one.
Take my time, put my money in the bank.
Take my time, put my money in the bank.
Waste my money in the bank.
Take my time, put my money in the bank. Mikey's got it just fun. Ad rock has just fun.
Saki a few weeks ago. It's the newest one. Hey Bob.
Hey, man, what's up?
And now the bastard sun, shining, grinning gold, splashes shards of light on water too bright to absorb, and the falling leaves, they almost disappear. Falling falls away through the time of year. she's gone. Bands in the water, rocking on a cruiser's wake, stands to experience this has been her first mistake. Just like the star of a boat safety movie, joyous rocking slips and now she's gone. Water clear neath there so dry, slice the sheet falls through and by, grinning upon her release, and still she wonders why the ever bluer wide expanding sky is growing like a saucer in her eye. Bands in the water, rocking on a cruiser's wake, stands to experience this has been her first mistake. Just like the star of a boat safety movie, joyous rocking slips and now she's gone. Joyous rocking slips and now she's gone. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Bob.
It was sweet.
I just,
That's
it's
sweet.
nice to see familiar faces here.
What we drank too much.
Okay. I guess I'll do my cover song. I'll do one of my cover songs. I planned about 6, but I think I practiced 3, so. I don't know who, oh, the Vegetables actually do this song. Does anybody hear them? They're an old San Francisco band. Michael, I know Michael.
I thought they were from the Quad.
No. From where? The Qua?
Yeah.
Different spelling.
Different group of vegetables.
It's